Good afternoon, guys. Outdoors Ohio. We are just about to the farm. We're gonna go out and finish up a few things. We're going to rake out a few trails, and we have one more tree stand to move. So we're gonna get that knocked out, and then next weekend trail cameras are gonna go out on Saturday. Kiddos want to go, so that's something we're gonna all do together. And then we're gonna have about 3 weeks that before we come back out and start doing food plots. Now, next weekend also on Sunday we're gonna go out and practice for our next day of Y tournament at West Branch. Adam Lom and I will be probably meeting up to go there and practice that, and we'll probably practice the following weekend too, and then the tournament's on the 27th. But I want to wish all my Kano buddies good luck with their charity events. Financially, I'm just in a little bit of a bind, so couldn't really afford it and keep it in the funds to get out there and help out, but I'm hoping everybody's out there having a good time and being safe. Good luck to you guys. You guys are awesome. But like I said, we're gonna rake these trails out. We're gonna film as much as we can, and kind of explain as we go. We've already talked about the raking trails, but just little tidbits of, like, you know, clearing brush out of your shooting lanes, stuff like that, checking your stands, making sure straps are good, all that stuff. So we'll go through a little bit of that as we go, trying to do some obviously deer prep work and stuff before. I like to do this by June, but today's July something 6th, so we're trying to knock this out. So I know last year we did it really late, so I don't want to be in that same boat. So we're gonna try to knock this out, and then next weekend trail camera. So tag along with us. We'll get back to you. All right, guys, we just raked out the trail to the funnel set. This is the funnel set. Move over here. That is the funnel set. We only hunt that during the rut. Okay, that's a rut spot. And we went up there, checked the straps and bow hangers, all that, make sure everything's good, knock spider webs down. But as you see the strap there, you could tell there's an indentation right there. If your stands have been there a long time, guys, make sure you go and loosen your straps and retighten them, because all you're going to do when that tree grows and expands, if you haven't loosened those straps or taken your stand down, that's weakening your straps. So make sure you loosen them up. So we just checked that, loosen it up. But here's the trail we raked out. And the reason we put the stand here is there's a funnel. This is a funnel. As you see back there, that's a bean field. That's a bean field. So they use this block of timber, or this little bit of timber, to travel back and forth. And you can see the trail, and then there's my grapevine mock scrape. But it runs through here. And there's actually another trail up here. And then I'll show you where the mineral site is. But yeah, this is the trail. This is how it looks. So like when you bring your scent drags in, your scent drag comes here, doesn't hop over branches, doesn't hop over sticks. Then you can set it up right where you want. But I'll get over to here by the mineral site and we'll get back to you. Okay, welcome back. There is the mineral site, guys. Now we do hunt that early season, usually only evenings though. And as you follow the trail we raked, okay, But there is the trophy rock right there. So we do hunt this early season, and then we kind of bug out of here usually after about the first week of October, and we quit coming back here. But sometimes you get a few of those does early that want to come back here and still hit mineral. But we do hunt this during the rut. This is where I killed my buck 2 years ago that actually I grunted in from kind of where I was just standing a little bit ago, and killed him literally 5 yards from this stand. So, but anyway, we're gonna head to the grapevine and rake that out, and we'll get back to you right about there. All right guys, welcome back. We raked out the trail to the grapevine set. You see there's only this one big log, and it's like hammered into the ground, but that's all right. But anyway, and then it splits this way to the stand. But I just want to show you that grapevine. Like I told you, I put this mock scrape in 2 or 3 years ago and had a stand here, then I took it down and I kind of left it alone. Well, 2 years ago, I was just scouting during the rut. I was moving in between stands, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go check back here. I haven't checked back here in a year or two. And guys, it was tore. Look at this. That's it here. And there's the stand. And we took our machete and knocked all this down so we have shooting. But guys, that shows these grapevine scrapes work, man. They really, really do. So you take the time and effort to put them in, they pay off. But like I said, that's why I wanted to make sure we hunt it, and because it does get a lot of activity. But we're only going to hunt it during the rut, maybe early season, but in the evening, we'll see. But we raked the trail to the stand, which goes kind of that way. But as you see how nice and neat that is, you don't even need flags for your stands, because I mean, yeah, you'll have some leaves beginning of the season and stuff, but you can generally just follow your trail into your set. So it's a good thing to do. And again, safety. You're not tripping and falling over stuff, and just makes life easier. So I just put one flag on the branch at the front of the field, so that, because this whole wood line looks the same, so I wanted to get a flag hanging there so I knew exactly where the trail was at. But obviously once I get back here, you can tell there's no flags anywhere. I can literally just walk my way back here right to the set. So we're gonna go rake out the crossings and then the bottleneck. Then we're gonna go move a stand and we should be done, but we'll catch up with you. Look at the turkey dust bowls and their feathers. All right guys, welcome back. We are at the crossing now. I'll show you the stands in a minute, but again, raking these trails out. As you can see, easy to see all the way back. Now here with a little bit of green, it's kind of tough to see, but that is the south crossing set, again, for those north winds. And this is the north crossing set, again for south winds. And that's the one we hung last week. So again, a great spot for the rut. I don't know if you can tell, there's a peninsula of grass there. It's a hayfield. And about 60 yards on the other side is a block of woods. And you'll see a little opening right there. And those deer in the rut come from that block of woods, and they come through here and they cut across to that other block of timber. And then there's an old logging road here, and they'll come from the back part of timber and cut across. So it's a good ambush spot. When I hung this set last weekend, we had 2 bucks walk right behind me while I was hanging the set. So it's a good spot, and we've seen a lot of deer here in the past. Plus, we limited the north and south briar sets. We eliminated those because those were another 100 yards back, and that's just a heck of a drag if you were to kill something back here. So I just eliminated it. That's probably a really good spot, but I think this is a really, really good spot without at the distance It's still far, it still would be a huge drag, but it'd be a whole lot better. So we'll wrap this up, go to the bottleneck. We're not moving the stand today. I'm beat, but the bottleneck won't take long to rake out. So we'll do that and we'll catch up with you. Okay guys, raked out the last group of sets. That is the north bottleneck for south winds. You see the trail we raked out. And there is the south bottle set for them north winds. That's the one we hung on Sunday. So it's a pretty good spot. This way's a clear cut and it's all piled up because the neighbors knocked it down. They got a food plot over there. And over here's that finger of wood. So you only got a bit of woods here that's about 80 yards wide, and we're almost virtually in the middle of it. So again, it's a bottleneck, and these are the great spots. If you can find those spots on your farm or your lease or public property where you have pinch points where you know deer really aren't going to cross and you got a finger of woods that goes between them, those are just ideal, especially for the rut. Anytime, but especially for the rut, because you know deer are going to travel and bucks want to stay as safe and concealed as possible. So that's like the best way to go. So we're going to take a little brewski break and we'll get back to you. Look at this. She has no clue I'm here. All right guys, it's 20 to 5. We're heading out of the farm now, and we'll post in this video, but I was walking to the Jeep and a doe was standing by my Jeep and ran right to me, came within probably 80 yards of me, started off about 350 and come running in. But we got a lot done. We didn't get the stand moved, but I do got a good idea where I want to put it now. We ran into a doe and 2 fawns, and then that doe when we were walking out. So that was pretty cool, and that was all pretty awesome. But we raked all the trails, pruned, checked tree stands, so everything looks good. So hope everybody has a good 4th of July weekend, and spend time with family and friends. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Catch you on the next adventure.